السلام عليكم طلاب. Let us resume our lecture concerning the categories or the types of reference. In the previous lecture we have tackled with the generic and the specific reference. We have said concerning the generic, it is something referring to what? To a general characteristic, to a general feature concerning a certain class. Concerning the specific, talking about a specific a specific event, specific situation, and so forth. The third class or third category, third type of reference, which is the unique reference. From its same unique reference, in somehow it is restricted to the proper nouns. Let us see what are the proper nouns. Proper nouns are names. Please, this is the definition of the proper nouns. Are names of specific people. You see, first referring to specific people. يعني names of males, females, يعني specific people يعني علي, أحمد, ليلى, Shakespeare, Marlowe, كذا كذا. Places, again places. It refers to places. Names of places. Countries, see, months, days, holidays, magazines, and so forth. Yani if you look at these names, the proper nouns, you will see that they start with an initial capital letter. Names have unique reference and do not share such characteristics of common nouns as article contrast. يعني they are different from the common nouns. They, first of all, they do not accept the article. They do not accept the definite or the indefinite article. But طبعا it is something, يعني this is the general idea. And now they do not accept the article, but we have an exception. But when the names have restrictive modification, something before or something after, they يقول لي modification ميجي pre ولا post modification, to give a partitive meaning to the name. Proper nouns take the cataphoric something, the opposite of anaphoric, definite article, and cataphoric something before. Unique meaning, this is general, the general ideas. During Easter, see, without an article, it starts with in a capital letter. But when this Easter is modified by this, see, by this of modification, see, during the Easter of that year, هنا انطيناها restrictive modification, انطيناها partitive meaning to the name, so it takes a definite article. And it is not something restricted to the definite article, maybe the indefinite one. See, in England, but when I say in the England of Queen Elizabeth, in Denmark, in the Denmark of today. And if you look, all these proper nouns that take the definite article, they are modified or post-modified by the of construction. Chicago, the Chicago I like, the specific partitive. Shakespeare, the young Shakespeare, هنا modification صار pre-modification, صار the young Shakespeare. Proper names can be converted into common nouns. Just like take the indefinite article. You see, this is Shakespeare, the author, the name of the famous one, famous playwriter, the famous of dramatist. But when I say a Shakespeare, an author like Shakespeare. Shakespeare's هنا أخذت the plural noun. Shakespeare's, like authors like Shakespeare, or copies of the works of Shakespeare. This is generally what does it mean by proper. They refer to people, countries, places, months, days, holidays, magazines, and all of these will be discussed one by one in this section concerning the main classes of proper nouns. Let us see what are the main classes of the proper nouns. Starting with the personal names with or without title. This is the first one, the first class of the proper nouns. The personal nouns, names with or without titles, again will be discussed fully. The second class, the calendar items, contains festivals, months of day and the week of the week, يعني month January, February, and we have the days of the week like Sunday, Monday. Again, within the calendar items, the next or the coming class, we have the geographical names like continents, countries, counties, cities, lakes, mountains. The last one in which I have the name plus common noun. So all in all, the proper nouns fall into four main classes. Within each, the second and the third, we have subclasses, and all of them will be discussed fully. Starting with the first class, which is the personal names. Please pay more attention for personal names. Personal names, names of persons, with or without appositive titles. With, when I say Dr., Mr., Mrs., Lady, you see, I give a title for the name. Without, in which I do not have any title, like for example, and say John, Ali, for example, Churchill, وهكذا. So without any referring title. Means, let us see what are these. Like see, هذه كلها see, Dr. Watson, President Pompeo, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, Lady Churchill, Clarendon Spellman, George Darling. هذه كلهن with titles. Now we have, you see, if you look, they are all without article, with zero article, see, without any article here. But here we have exceptions, like, these exceptions should be followed by heart. What are these exceptions? They are obligatory. Why these with an article and the other without an article? It is something as it is. See, they are found as they are. And now when I say the emperor, you should mean that I mean Napoleon. When I say the Lord, say what? God. The Duke, the Wellington of Wellington, or the Caesar Alexander. Again, the article may also precede some other titles, including Lord, Lady in formal use. Family relations with unique reference behave like proper nouns. Family relation, when I say father, mother, sister, see, هذا عندي with unique means without any article. Without any article, and they start with initial letter, initial capital letter. Behave like proper nouns. Like father, daddy, dad is here. You see? تشوفون, if you say without article, with initial capital letter, with their father, daddy, dad is here. Mother, mommy, mom is out. Uncle, see, هذه, if I, the term of address by which I address my father, by which I address my mother, say mommy, mom, uncle, aunt. هذه إذا نستخدمها ويا الكابيتال letter, الكابيتال initial letter without article, they are considered just like proper nouns. But the father was the tallest in the family. Here, I am not calling my father. I am just remember or consider the father as a member in the family. هنا there is no calling. I'm not addressing my father here. Just I'm telling, I state that my father was the tallest in the family. So this is the difference. Why here with article? Why this without article? هذه with definite with small initial letter. Now with capital initial letter. The second class of art of proper nouns, which is the calendar. The calendar are divided into two classes. Are the names of festivals. You see, they are all without article and with with initial capital letter. Christmas, Easter, Good Friday, Independence, White Sun, and Passover. Again, the names of months and the day of the week, like January, February, months, وهكذا, Mondays, Tuesday, and so forth. If you look at this note, it's very it is something interesting when I say many such items can readily be used, such items like the calendar items, as count nouns. I hate Mondays means just like the specific Mondays. For example, يعني فد شخص معين عنده فد عمل أو كذا أو ذكرى أليمة بهذه المونداي، فصار it is just like he's generalizing, or he is using some sort of generalizing that I hate all Mondays because there is something wrong happened to him in certain Monday. You see, there was an April in my childhood. I will remember. This is the idea here. إنه it is something related towards a specific April. Starting with the third class, which is the geographical names. The geographical names. First subclass إنه تقسم إلى names of continents. قارات. See, America, Australia, Africa, Europe. Now you see, without all, يعني this modification is something optional. North, يا إما North America or America, Central Australia or Australia, and something like that. But Antarctica, you see, هذه just like a proper without a definite article. But here the Antarctic, the Antarctic, and here you see here with article, with definite article. Here the Arctic with article. See, you should memorize these exceptions. Names of countries, counties, states, normally no article with a pre-modifying adjective. Now, Brazil, Scotland, Staffordshire, Arkansas, with article, without article, they are without definite article. But Argentina, لكن the Argentine. Argentina, but the Argentine. There are the Sahara, the Ukraine, the Crimea. Though they are all names of countries, but they are used with definite article. يعني هنا general idea now without article, but here I have exceptions. Cities and towns, normally no article with a pre-modifying word. Boston, Rome, London. حتى من أقول downtown Boston, ancient Rome, suburban London. But I have these exceptions: the High, the Bronx, the City, the West End, the East End of London. Lakes, like Lake Windermere, Silver Lake. Mountains, here I have the mountains, Mount Everest, Vesuvius, but I have one exception, إنه Mount of Olives. The last category or the last class of the proper nouns, which is the name plus common noun, means what is the name for? يعني for example أقول هذه جامعة القادسية. جامعة القادسية. جامعة هو الكومن ناون. ليش كومن؟ لأنني أجمع، يعني أقدر أقول universities، أقدر أقول a university، هذا common noun. لكن القادسية هذا proper name، اسم مكان. فهذه what doesn't mean إنه أنا عندي common nouns common nouns are named. Are named. This is the general idea and the most important thing concerning what does this item mean. Let us see here, slide.